Hey there. So I'm playing a multiplayer game, and right now the third player is taking their turn. These are all random internet people. And so Labrat's taking his turn. So my quest is Labrat must die or Survivor must die. And this... Now it's the janitor's turn. I am the sentry, by the way, which I think I go next. The other one is I can send a signal and explore all rooms in SO1 and SO2, which is the first two floors. I don't want to interrupt his action. The interrupt card sort of stinks when you're playing online like this, because somebody's trying to do an action and, you know, it keeps asking me if I want to interrupt his move. Now, when you're playing multiplayer, one thing is if you move into a room with somebody else, it does not generate any extra noise. So that's one thing that you didn't see with the solitaire. So I'm going to go ahead and check 2 rooms. And the checking of rooms, by the way, does not reveal to the rest of the players. So... yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that card. And the other thing is you do 2 actions only, and then it's your turn ends. So you don't get to just spend all your cards. And we talked about that when I first started recording. In fact, the solo mode sort of surprised me that you get to spend all your cards before your turn ends. So I did my 2 actions. I looked at 2 rooms, I moved into this room, and by moving into this room, I was safe, because there's no extra noise made. There's 3 of us that started up here, and 2 started down here. So this guy just went into the power generator room, and he rolled a 2. So that noise is all there's going to be if he stays in that room. Now if he leaves, then he's making it so it's harder for us to follow him. And of course he's searching. And now it's the lab rat's turn. So I have, I can damage. I do have a search card. This thing is if I'm in a room with a computer, I can close all doors in that room. Not quite helpful at the moment, but it's good if there's an enemy spawned. So the transmitter control room is here, and then the nest is here. Now remember, I have to explore all of SO1 and SO2, which is different than reveal. So the signal's been sent.
Signal has been sent.
And I'm pretty sure that only one of us has to send the signal. That, at least it was that way in the original game. I would hope I don't have to also send the signal. Yeah, it's telling me I gotta go send the signal. That's a little... I don't know if that's a bug. Yeah, so he's in the nest, which is on fire. He picked up an egg. I just need one of these 2 to die to win. Or I need both of them to die. Oh, that's actually a little harder. That's the survivor down in the nest room. And the lab rat is in the isolation room. So both of the 2 that I need to die are down here. So I need to go down there and spawn a creature and then leave. That X is good. It means no noise. Unless you're slimed, of course. I'm already having more fun. I mean, it sort of stinks to have to wait for these people to take their turn. But so far, these folks... Well, this guy has proven me wrong, but I was going to say they're all taking their turn pretty quickly. I do like that it's telling me what they're doing. Like, they're looking at their items. So you at least know they're not, away from keyboard. They're at least doing something. And of course, we don't know what their objectives are, or anything of that sort. Yeah, I definitely want to... Oh no, what did the dude do? He shut the door on me? You jerkwad. Somebody did that to me. They closed that door on purpose. That's it. There's already a lot more interesting things going on. Somebody used the thermite charge on the nest. Thing is, nobody's in the nest anymore. So this is CSSC. Now, we gotta go to CSSA to get our battle suit, which is like an Enviro suit, but much better. And our last card is a search, which I intend to do. And then the computer card right now is put out a fire, or peek at somebody's contingency. Because here we go, we only have one of the contingencies now instead of two. And the other players, you can see the other players have one. And basically they all know one. And there's a neutral one, which we're not aware of. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so one of them is in the game, one's neutral, and everybody else knows one. Alright. I want to... Oh, there's no items left. The guy that was in this room took all the items. What a jerkwad.
Attention, intruder movement detected.
I passed...
Power failure in section 3.
Because if we have to do a noise check...
Intruder fire damage.
Both of us in the same room have to do that noise check.
Queen activity detected.
The queen laid an egg. Alright, so turn order changed, so now I'm second to last to go. My two quests, I gotta send the signal, and I gotta explore this whole level and this whole level, or those other two gotta die. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down and send the signal, and then just start exploring. And these rooms, even though they're revealed, I haven't explored them. It's pretty evident when you, because they're both alive, and then yeah, I gotta explore everything pretty much. A lot more gets done with more players in terms of exploring the rooms. But yeah, so many shenanigans. It is interesting that guy is through the explosives, and what it's doing is it's destroying the eggs, which prevents the adults from spawning. It's actually a pretty helpful move. Obviously, none of us are talking smack with each other like you would at a board game table. Some aspects is moving quicker than at a board game table, but this part here is still taking just as long.
Object analyzing.
Our submachine gun has a basic shoot, and then I guess we could do a double shot. The zoom on this is a little broken. Like, it's okay that, it does this so you can see underneath, something that's blocking. I still think a top-down view would have been a little nicer. I'm sure, you don't do the 3D graphics and all that crap then. The other thing that stinks is you can't search the room because there's no search left for this room. Something you don't run into in a solo game, right? This guy is taking forever just to move to 2 rooms. There we go. Cargo sending A. That's what we're looking for. Should be our turn next. Yep. There we go. We are for sure moving into this room. Get rid of that one. It's asking if he wants to interrupt me. And you and one other character We'll move to a chosen neighboring room. Yeah, we don't want to do that yet. I want to get an item. Let's get a... There we go. So the quest completion was not considered an action. That's good. Alright, so we got this suit, which apparently has taken up one of our heavy spots. It ignores fire, slime, and darkness effects. And you can exit the facility without using the rover, which we learned the hard way. You can't do. Power's on. The battle suit, when shooting in darkness, attack rolls results are like being in the light. So it's not a huge advantage, but it's an enviro suit with basically immunity to darkness. And you don't have to get the enviro suit. I mean, I already have one. So now the question is do I want to go send the signal and do SO1, SO2? This is a little harder. Well, first of all, you need enemies to spawn.
Be careful.
Secondly, they can just die on their own, just like we have in our games. You don't even have to do anything. But if one of them escapes, then I don't win. Needing two people. It truly was if somebody selects the lab rat. So, if this guy would not have selected Survivor, I actually would have been able to only have one of them needs to die. So the good news is these noise tokens are going to go away. The exploral rooms still bad. That escaping through the rover thing is a lot harder now. I have to go hit the self-destruct. Oof. He just made his day harder. Technically, I guess I'm supposed to be voice chatting with them, and maybe I'm supposed to enable it, but then I can't voice chat with you. I have to admit, when I'm chatting with my buddies while playing this game, it is more fun. I mean, because you're smack talking, and everybody, of course, pretends like they have a card that's supposed to kill the other player. And, we're calling each other traitors and all this other stuff. Cooling system, cargo, laboratory. See, that cooling system is how you initiate self-destruct, then to get all the way out the rover, which is way up there. It's just such a long... Very long walk. So then it becomes, do I do this last? Because I would come down this way, do the cooling system, initiate self-destruct, and then run up here to exit. And so it is my turn. This is the archive, okay? And I'm sure there's still one left. Go ahead, get an item. Let's get a technical item. Yeah, let's do that. And then you and one other character will move to a chosen neighboring room. Ignore the effect of the exploration token. Had to spend the card anyways just to enter the stairway. So technically speaking, I can initiate the self-destruct and leave the base and take my chances that these two guys are going to die and that I'm going to live. Because the bunker thing is not the one where you need 5 knowledge. Oh, the thing I'm talking about is here. Because if I send a signal, see, kill all without signal in isolation or bunker. So if I send the signal, these two become moot. They're not going to hurt me. This wouldn't hurt me. That wouldn't hurt me. The only one that would kill me is this one, because I already know one of them's gone. So all I have to do is send the signal, initiate self-destruct, exit, and then make sure I choose the quest where these two die. Because the self-destruct would kill them. That's a win. The problem is,
Well,
if you do self-destruct, so in 6 rounds the facility explodes, but it can be stopped in 3 rounds. So they can go down and turn it off. And right now there's somebody there who can turn it off. And there's vent control. They can airlock me with that one. Like, it's not that simple. The other players aren't going to just roll over and let you do whatever you want. And that thing where you're moving into rooms with other players, it prevents noise from happening. So even though there's more players, that doesn't mean that we're spawning, bad guys as much. And we've only done 1 round, actually. We're actually only on round 2. This game is significantly longer than the solo game. Waiting for everybody to take their turn and all that jazz. But we are spreading out more.
Attention, intruder movement
1,
detected.
2, 3, 4. Oh.
Power failure in section 2. Intruder fire damage.
Yeah, that's the fire thing that guy started. Players are making decisions. Wonder what that decision is. Player 1, player 2. I wish it would let me read the dang decision so I could decide while I'm waiting for these other players to take their turn. I should be next after this. The events and stuff are different in a multiplayer versus solo game too, which is nice. Okay, let's go. I don't know what's going on here. Why is it taking so long?
Event codename Panic.
Each character with no action cards discards 2 ammo. Yeah, all of us.
New life form detected. Location cave system.
Interesting. We lost 2 ammo. That hurts. And it was because we spent all of our action cards. I didn't do that last round. If you remember, I left 1 card in my deck. It was just bad timing. I just needed that event the turn before. This is helpful to me, because if he stays in this room, I can come into this room without generating any noise. There's noise everywhere in this room. This guy's taking a sweet old time. I guess there is a log here. Oh, he just activated all the signal.
Signal has been sent.
Ideally, you want to turn that self-destruct on when people are more than 3 turns away from... It's like right now, everybody spent 2 actions, right? But they still have cards in their hand. But if they're like near the final cards in their hand, that's when you turn on the self-destruct. Because that ends 1 turn, right? So now there's only 2 more turns for them to get over there. This guy really takes a long time to take his turn, and it's not showing that he's doing anything. Like, I don't know what this is. Oh, this probably is all for voice chat. So I can enable the voice chat, and I have to press R to be able to do it. Okay, that makes sense.
Receiving data completed.
The other thing is you, if you're gonna do the self-destruct, then you damage the room before you leave. So I can check 2 rooms. Yeah. Somebody could interrupt my action too. 2 cards. Waiting for somebody to interrupt.
Signal has been sent.
Sending the signal is good. That made the bunker action a lot better. 50%. I don't know why it's saying 50% though. I look at this as a 1 in whatever. I think my odds are good. The only thing I'm missing is knowledge of 5.
Be careful.
He moved into a fire room. Yep, see look, he just took damage for doing that. Yep, in the power supply room. The isolation room is an interesting one too. Wonder why it's thinking 50%. I have the signal. So, because it's thinking these 3 are safe for me and these 3 are not. But I just sent the signal.
Restoring power.
Although it's saying I didn't send the signal. Oh, did somebody interrupt me? Somebody interrupted me, that prick. That's what happened. I got interrupted. Somebody's preventing me from sending the signal. Jerks. They shut the door on me and they interrupted me. Like, I'm the only one that's being, like, singled out at the moment. Oh, there it is. I gotta make my choice. I'm choosing they have to die. It makes it more fun. The Explorer thing, not as much fun. That or I'm the only survivor. Oh, you gotta love it. Well, and their turn ended too, which is interesting. Because in between rounds, that thing's going to get to attack it, and it's stuck in the room. He's not having a good day. This is as a board game, it's very fun. I'm having fun, even playing this as a video game without the chat turned on. It's nicer to, even though I know you guys aren't interacting with me. It is nice to talk to the microphone because, you know, it does make it a little more fun. But yeah, so somebody interrupted me last time, so I gotta do the action again. This time, I sent it.
Signal has been sent.
Loaded his weapon. That's action 1. He's in a room with fire. If he doesn't get out of there, he's going to take another damage. That's the hacker. So who's the 2 I need to kill? The survivor and the lab rat. So Gato Capitalista and Bandit.
Here's another mess.
Oh, he found the equipment room, so he can take the Enviro suit. Going into the elevator, huh?
What the fuck?
Oh, that must be the...
Attention, intruder movement detected.
Oh, he got one too. Oh no,
No
we're
more
doing
suspicious
this.
activity in selected locations.
Yeah, that's good. Get rid of all those noise markers.
Crew member under attack. Intruder fire damage.
That's not the one we need to see killed, though.
Event codename Nest. Larva evolved into adult.
Alright, so it's janitor first this time. What do we want to do? If I move into this room, Bandit is in there with an adult. Survivor is the one I want to see killed. So, this is a good thing. I want to leave that adult in there with him. I got a facility tour, search, quarantine. I can close all the doors. I can, like, keep him trapped in there. Stun a character, scare. 3 or fewer cards will discard all cards from their hand. Oh my gosh, that's so mean. Alright, it's gonna be my turn. Is there... I thought I had a search. I do. I'm gonna go ahead and search. I want to take my time. Oh my gosh. You can deal 1 point of damage for 1 ammo. I would like to have this one. Let's check the contingency. There's got to be... Oh, there's none left. Somebody already took it. That was dumb of me. Okay, fine. If I'm in a room with a computer, am I? I didn't think I was. Oh, yes, I am. Open door. I think it'll be pretty obvious. You know what? People have been fucking with me. I'm sorry, didn't mean to use language. Pay a card. Any card. I mean, you have this, like, you don't want to reveal, you know, what your agenda is. I mean, I turned on the signal. Now I closed the room to force somebody to fight this thing. I mean, my agenda is that I do need that guy to die. They may or may not know what exactly my agenda is, because I'm sort of doing a mixture of things, but I need 2 people to die. That's my problem. Yeah. And somebody's been dinking with me every step of the way. So we're going to dink with them. See, all the doors are shut. And he has a adult. So he has to kill the adult before he can open the doors. It's glorious. The only thing that I did to me is in order to get to the self-destruct room, I got to go through those doors. And I sort of blocked my way too. Now I got to go all the way around, or just wait. I'm assuming he's getting the environment suit. Yep, that's what he did. Oh, he must have had some item to let him do that. I think I'm going to pass. With the cards in my hand. Let the other guy suffer a little. I mean, I could move. I mean, that guy is in a stairwell. And then this guy, this is the one I screwed. So all the doors are shut on him. And he's in the room with this thing. And he doesn't have his gun, I don't think. He's looking at his action cards. The problem is I don't think you can use your card to destroy a door while there's a monster in your room. Like, you have to deal with the monster first. And you can't make the monster, like, flee to another room because all the doors are shut. I really ruined his day. Yep, look, he has no choice. He's got to fight this thing. And melee means he's going to get pummeled. This thing has at least 3 or 4 hit points. Maybe even more. So that means 3 or 4 times it's going to punch back. And he's already been hit once. Look at that. 1 and 2. Yep, he's doing a fist attack. Ah, the adult missed. Oh, he got hit. Knee wound. Look, almost dead. Almost dead. 1 more. And I'm halfway there. Here it comes. He did 1 damage. Not nearly enough to kill this thing. And now between rounds, the thing will kill him. Well, the janitor went first, so he's got another round to do some damage. What room is he in? He's in CSSA. Yeah, the janitor has 2 of the contingency. So he went in there, he rolled a 3. And now he's gonna come into my room, which won't make any noise. So I can stun a character. Doesn't do anything. He's already out of cards. You and one other character move to a neighboring room. The selected character can disagree, so doesn't necessarily mean anything. The problem is if I move into this room, there's noise tokens in both. So he sort of screwed me. So I'm just going to pass. So if a creature spawns in the room with me and the janitor, it's always possible, because we may have to do a noise check, for example, and both of us would have to, which doubles the chance that we're going to spawn something. By me having 2 cards in my hand and him having 0, he is the primary target, because the cards in your hand sort of like mitigate any surprise attacks. Now, one of them might actually get to do a surprise attack, and it only attacks, I believe, one of us, if I remember correctly. My buddy's the one that owns the game, and I always have to ask him about some of these rules that we don't trigger very often. But I'm pretty sure, or I'm fairly sure, that the person with more cards than the other has the advantage. Now, what exactly is the advantage? That's the part where I'm a little fuzzy, but what I'm thinking is that the creature does one single attack and would target the other player. I don't think they attack both of us, for example. And this dude here, who's in this room, Bandit, he does get one more turn after this. So he will get to melee attack this thing twice, and he could theoretically finish him off. His turn is over. He spent all of his cards. Now this is the other guy we need to see die. He's full health. Yeah, there's no damage to him. And I believe he has the Enviro suit. No, he does not. He has nothing. Those have 3 knowledge. It looks like he's trying to do the CSS control room. Now what's interesting about this thing is he does get to check a token. So that's good. And then he can...
CSS schedule has been changed.
So what did he change? I think he moved this forward. No. Oh, this one he moved backwards to 8. I think. Yeah, this is the guy who's screwed. He just did a desperate attack, which did 2 damage. Oh, he got lucky. Oh my gosh, did he get lucky. That desperate attack card, what it does is it does 2 damage, but if you fail to kill it, then it gets a guaranteed counter attack. Boy, did that guy get lucky. So he had to do a melee attack to get that one hit in, which he did on the last round, and then he used that desperate attack, and it was desperate. Oh, he survived. Jerk. What a jerk. He's using caffeine pills. Wants extra actions. Well, if he opens the door for me, I'll go through it. Now that the guy's dead. "51 minutes in, and we're on what, round 2? Oh, no, round 4. Jeez Louise. I think he's sending a signal too, which is fine. Hey, everybody gets. Ah, he didn't. Now he's using the computer. One door, an entire mat. You know what? I could have used the computer instead of passing. I didn't think about that. Could have peeked at a CSS or contingency. I don't know how this guy has more turns. I thought that last one was his last turn. Unless he used caffeine pills too. Yeah, it is getting late. My eyes are watering. I'm getting tired. Oh, that's what I get for starting one of these games late at night. It's a work night too. I gotta wake up tomorrow. Actually pretend like I know what I'm doing. There he goes. He's destroying a door. And now it's back to this guy. They must have both had caffeine pills. Oh, it would have been nice if that guy would have died. If anything, the game would have just moved quicker. And if we were playing a board game with my buddies and somebody died that early, that's a crying shame because now they're stuck eating popcorn, watching the rest of us play.
Attention, intruder movement detected. Power failure in section 2. No more suspicious activity in selected locations. Intruder fire damage.
Yeah, that fire damage is keeping those eggs.
Event codename Fire in the Hole.
That dude. That's the room he was just gonna go in.
Increased intruders activity.
Too many heavy items. Come on. How did I get attacked? What the heck? Oh, that's the queen. I could have used my duct tape. That skin. It just bothers me so much that I have to drop an item when I had duct tape. And of course, now it's my turn. Somebody's going to try to interrupt that. Of course, the janitor interrupts it.
Receiving data completed.
Yeah, that arm damage, that arm thing is not good. That janitor, it attacked me and not the janitor. I had more cards than the janitor. Not cool. Yeah, that was a big setback. It's not good. I have to have knowledge level 5. I don't have knowledge level 5. That was a huge setback for me. And it's just it. The game turns on a dime like that. That janitor has been dinking with me the whole game. What I don't understand is, why did my turn end? I only did one action, and he interrupted that action, but I don't understand why my turn ended. The only good news is the queen didn't attack me, but that's not that great of news. that guy do? Did he pass? Oh, he did pick up the carcass. Oh yeah, you can drive out the intruder right there. Boy, I could have done that. He would have just interrupted me anyways. Yeah, you can't do it while you're in combat. That's the issue. Yeah, I'm out of here. See, now I got one over here too. Plus is good. Fire doesn't hurt me. I made it out of dodge there. Oh boy. Well, we're doing okay. This is not at catastrophic levels yet.
All right.
So there you have it. The queen finally came out. And of course it came out on the turn, and it attacked me and not the janitor. So for whatever reason, I lost the tie. I think while we're waiting for them to take their turn, I'm going to Google this. So, Nemesis. Which character does... What do they call it? Intruder. If you have multiple characters in a room and a player triggers an encounter, does the intruder attack all players? It's the one who triggered the encounter. So how could that have been me? Oh, if it was between turns, I would have been the one that rolled the noise check. So the janitor rolled his noise check, he passed, I failed mine. That's why I got attacked and not him. Ah, jerky jerk.
All heavy wounds have been dressed.
We've revealed all the rooms, so there's no need for me to check rooms. Commando's in that room. There's nothing but noise tokens in there. Yeah, I'll go in.
Yeah.
I do have to survive somehow. So I have to unlock the rover, the main gate, which I'm still haven't been able to do, or I have to escape in a pod, which I think I have good odds, but see, it's about the same. Even the isolation, though, is looking good. Yeah, I'm not worried about the contingencies so much. I need to just get out. The way the computers are used with this deck of cards is sort of nicer than the base game. In the base game, the computer was not as helpful. It was mostly you had to have a character card in your hand, and you could use a computer room to do something special.
Attention, intruder movement detected. No more suspicious activity in selected locations.
The intruder should be attacking that
Crew
janitor.
member under attack.
Oh, he's not interested? Come on.
Intruder fire damage.
I mean, I don't need the janitor
Intruder
today,
movement
but
detected.
The janitor's a jerk.
Event codename damage.
So there's a malfunction in the cooling system. And the isolation
Increased
room.
intruders activity.
This is getting crazy. We're all gonna lose. That's my prediction. Everybody loses. I mean, there's still a lot of turns left, I guess, but... Alright, Hacker has 1 light damage. Lab Rat, who I need to die, is in completely good health. Survivor is having trouble. Janitor, completely healthy. And I have a dressed wound, but not a healed one. I mean, as much as I want to interrupt an action, it's hacker. I don't care if he succeeds. He didn't swap with me. Oh, he swapped these CSS tokens. These up here. Like this and this or whatever. I want to go do the self-destruct, but I need to be able to... Let's make a quiet move. Nope, I don't care. He's in the self-destruct room that's now damaged. So it has to be repaired in order for me to use it. That's not an easy thing to do. He got slimed a second time. Interesting. He removed the slime.
Careful.
He moved in there carefully. He just keeps moving back and forth. He has to spend 2 action cards to go into this room, and it's on fire. He doesn't know where to go because all the doors are shut. Well, until he gets the right cards, of course. He passed. Oh my gosh. This is the first turn. This is what you're supposed to do. This is the part that's fun. So, this guy jerked with me, right? I've ruined Survivor's game. I mean, Survivor is stuck in that room. And now, granted, it was pure luck that that other room caught on fire. But he's got a damaged knee. So let me show you. His knee is damaged. And it says the cost of the first movement is 2 cards. And if you end your turn, which is 2 cards, in actually it's 2 actions. He should be fine. So if he moves into this room, he won't take damage unless he ends his turn in that room. So as long as he moves twice, he would have been fine. And maybe he's not aware of that, and that's why he's staying in there. But the locked doors is, of course, making him go into the fire room. And he just took a wound. Finally, you jerk. Each time you pass, your character suffers a light wound. Alright. It's about time. And then what he did is he moved into another room that's actually empty now, but he's between 2 monsters. So his day is getting ruined too. So good for you, janitor. You jerk. I don't even have a quest to kill you, and I want to see you die. But some of this is just... You don't want the other players to win, even if you don't have an issue with them. So the miniature in the Nemesis game for the Queen is not like a worm like this. I mean, it looks like the Queen from the movie Alien. I mean, I don't know if they ran into copyright issues or I mean, it really looks like the alien queen. Um, okay, closing the door is a smart move because that prevents the queen from following him, which examining the archives, which I could do, increase my knowledge by 2, because my knowledge stinks. I think I don't want to get distracted with that kind of stuff, though. So that moves me into here. Now, the reason I would do the contingency procedure is because, oh no, never mind. Fire doesn't damage me. I was like, if I move into a fire room, I can't. So the vent control room is interesting. That'll kill any player and any monster in a room. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I want to do. I want to go to the vent control room. Repairs. I definitely don't want the repair one. Asshole. Tried to interrupt me. Yep, here comes another bad guy. Okay, so the room I'm currently in is the perfect room. But the fact that I spawned something, that's ruining my day again. And this guy is doing nothing but moving back and forth between these two rooms. I think he intends to open the self-destruct.
Restoring power. All heavy wounds have been dressed.
So they needed the power in Sector 2 to be saving him, huh? Alright, so I was going to do the airlock procedure, but I can't because I got somebody in the room. Commando, the hacker, is over here in the cave entrance. He needed the power to be on for some reason. I gotta hope I get lucky. I did not. It was a light wound though.
Attention, intruder movement detected. No more suspicious activity in selected locations. Intruder fire damage.
A lot of movement or noise tokens were removed there.
Intruder movement detected.
Players are making decisions.
Larva evolved into adult.
So I think the queen went into the vent, which means it's no longer, on the map. Although it still shows the queen there. So in the old game, or regular game, when they go into the vents, it basically it's like the equivalent of them disappearing from the board. They're not dead. They just sort of go back in the bag. I want to go hit the self-destruct. This lab rat dude might come back within 3 turns to turn it back on. I don't know. He's in the CSS control room, so I think he wants to set up his escape again. And this guy just passed multiple times. Oh, that queen's still there. It didn't leave. I think he disconnected. I think he went AFK because he just passed again. Janitor's stuck between the queen and an adult. They're like laughing at him. I mean, he at least shut the door so the queen doesn't chase him, but it is funny. Because his game is ruined for now, too. I mean, I'm not saying he's not going to win or anything, but he's definitely losing precious actions here. I mean, he's sitting there and he's not sure what he can do. My issue is I still don't know how to get off this base. This game is a lot harder with the escape plan. With the original one, you had escape pods. It was first come, first serve. They unlocked on a certain turn, so you could sort of plan for it. Yeah, it's getting so late at night. He went back in there. What's he doing? Or do I have a glitch where the queen looks like it's still there and it really isn't? Oh, nope, he just took another wound. Oh, I have a contaminated card. That's the thing, when you get a light wound, you get a contaminated card. So when that adult, the light wound was a heck of a lot better than a heavy wound, but the contaminated card is potentially game-breaking. So this game's been an hour and a half, and we're not even halfway through. We're getting close. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we've gone 6 rounds out of. There's 9 more. I wonder what this guy's doing, and why Gato was the MVP. Why did he feel like turning the power on saved him? He's definitely messing with the escape pods. He's in the same boat as me. He's trying to figure out how to get off this tin can. He dressed his wound. Or no, that's me. That's my wound dressed. I lost my gun. That's the one thing that hurts. He still has no damage.
CSS schedule has been changed.
Yeah, they're next to each other now. There's something about these. He wants to get on one. Is there any near him? C is over here. It's on fire, though. That's the only one near him, is C. Wonder where this guy's going. The nest has been on fire for a while. Yep, he dressed the bleeding wound. Otherwise, he was going to take light wounds every time. He's surrounded by fire, but you can go into fire rooms, no problem. You just can't end your turn in a fire room. Yes, indeed. Yep, he's smart enough to get out of there. If he hits the self-destruct, that helps me. I just need the main gate to open. The problem is, if I go hit the self-destruct now, he's there. So he'll just shut it right back off. Jerk. Oh boy. Isn't that room also on fire? That just ruined his day. That means I can't. It's not on fire, it's just broken. I think I'm gonna have to go to the CSS control room myself. See if I can find a way to get out of here that's not the rover, because I can't get the main gate open. Oh, man. There's another one. Oh, I got lucky. No hits. Alright, I gotta pause the video. Okay, a whole bunch of stuff happened, and I wasn't here for it because I took a bio break. So it's this person's turn. They were in the generator room. Actually, that stops the self-destruct. The generator room. This doesn't. This just starts the self-destruct. Oh. I've been saying that wrong the whole time. Janitor's turn. He's in with the adult. He could die if he tries to leave this room. Oh, here it comes. Oh, he got lucky too. There was
Attention,
all kinds of
intruder
doors were
movement
made.
detected.
Oh, his turn just ended.
No more suspicious activity in selected locations.
So janitor took a damage for that, the fire damage.
Intruder fire damage. Intruder movement detected.
Ah, the queen ran away.
Event codename Power Surge.
Backup generator turned off.
Larva evolved into adult.
You can lock yourself in the isolation room now. That actually might be the best option. Seriously. That's what this guy was waiting for. He wanted to go into isolation. Oh. Oh, he created noise, so he can't go in. Yes! Unsuccessful. And now he's got this adult, and he's near dead. Yep, his day's ruined. I don't have a gun. I can't kill these things. What cards do I have? I can do some searches if I'm in a room that has stuff still. Oh, there he is. The main gate open because somebody died. That's right. All somebody has to do is die for the main gate to open. Oh, I forgot about that. I would like to hit the self-destruct, but because anybody in the CSS would die. Not CSS, the isolation. So 83, 83, 67. Yeah, this guy... Yep, look, there was the one damage he took. He's close. He's so close to being eliminated. For a while.
All heavy wounds have been dressed.
Here's another mess.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Did you just throw thermite in my room? So my issue is
Attention. Intruder movement detected.
the queen followed me into my room.
Power failure in section 2.
I think I'm gonna die because of that. Otherwise, I was gonna escape.
Crew member under attack.
Yep. Oh, I survived. Not interested. But
Intruder fire
I still
damage.
have to escape the room, though. I got the queen.
Intruder movement detected.
That one went to the cave. That one also went to the cave. Interesting. A whole bunch of them are running away. That one moved in there. Destroyed a door. Moved to backup supply.
Event codename. Noise in corridors.
And each character in a room with a technical corridors entrance suffers a light wound. Oh, boy.
Increased intruders activity.
So they have to do a noise roll. He spun an intruder. And that guy took a damage. Wow. It's not over, that's for certain. They got... We're all gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. Like, I have the best shot at winning this game, but I gotta somehow evade a queen with no weapons. I mean, one hit from the queen, that's not a light hit, and I'm dead. And I have no choice. I have to escape. So I survive the in-between round, and the chance of me surviving again is a complete horseshoe in my rear end. That's for certain. And this guy, he's a... Oh, he did an interrupt. Emergency room has been destroyed. I wonder how that happened. Oh, they're in the emergency room. I think he was trying to leave and this guy interrupted him. Janitor's action was interrupted. Yeah, see, this queen followed me into the room. Like, I can win if I escape, but there's just nothing I can do. Like, this is impossible. I don't have a weapon. Yeah. So this is 100% just pure luck right here. I gotta survive. I took a light wound. Oh, and I spawned another one. Come on. The creeper. And the queen followed me. Both of them. Come on, you jerks. And there it is. I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. I made it through with a light wound, but the dang queen followed me. See, like, where this guy is? I just needed to get to this room and then escape. The main gate is open. That's what this guy's trying to do, but that adult's ruining his day. He's doing the right thing, trying to hit him. Well, there's one heavy wound. I think he's trying to go into the bunker. Oh, there's another heavy wound. I could have won, folks. That guy's as good as... He's on his way to dying. I could have won! But you don't win if you don't escape. That dang queen is what ruined my day. I could have done, so in retrospect, I could have maybe done some quiet moves, spent 2 cards instead of 1. But when you're running away, you can only spend 1 card. There's no such thing as a quiet move when you're trying to escape. Yep, there he goes. He's dead. Oh, how did he stay alive? Oh, I see. The light wound turned into a heavy. I thought the moment you had 3, you died. Maybe it's 3 plus something. That would make sense.
CSS schedule has been changed.
need this.
That was really good. 2 damage. Looks like he has 4 health. I think that's what this means. Oh. There goes the damage back. Yep. He's pretty damaged. Look at that. Yep, we're all dead. The thing only has 1 damage. And then 3 health right here. Oh, he's getting close. Oh, he just got a hand wound. He died. He's the only guy left. Everybody's dead. So it'd be cool to see like what everybody's objectives were. I mean, technically I finished my quest, but I guess I died before he did, so...
Attention, intruder movement detected.
He's as good as dead there.
Crew member under attack.
Oh, he survives it.
Intruder fire damage. Intruder movement detected. Event codename, Sanitary Network Failure.
More rooms are getting
Increased
destroyed.
intruders activity.
Alright, so the janitor is still alive. Lab rat, I think, is officially dead. I got him. I just didn't live. Man, oh man. Come on, dude, just end the misery. Go. You know what you need to do. You got him. Well done. Now all you have to do is exit. Escaping is more difficult. Gato, or Lab Rat, had the win too. But that happens a lot. I mean, you do finish your quests, right? And now you just gotta escape. And I can't tell you how many times So my buddy who owns the base game,
Just wounds has been healed.
he has never won, ever. Like, he even survived and escaped. But he had an infected card in his... and then he was infected, so he died because of that. We've played, gosh, 6, 7, 8 times. And he has never survived once. And I'm sure he's played it a few times even without me. It cracks me up.
Attention, intruder movement detected.
We do enjoy this game, and like these guys are saying, this is their best game they've
Power
ever played of
failure
this.
in section 3.
I mean, this is so far, this is a great game.
Intruder fire damage.
I mean, it's taking a long time because sometimes, it takes a while for people to make their
Intruder
decisions.
movement detected.
Analysis paralysis, but this guy's saying this is the best game he's had in the 15 or 20 he's played. It's true. I mean, we were all like super close to winning this. And
Event codename, that's hot.
but the events and, the fact that, I'm escaping and one of the, I rolled the noise die.
Detected. Location, cave system.
Me having to drop that gun was just so brutal. And I know Janitor healed himself, but I don't know what he's hoping to accomplish.
Just wounds has been healed. All heavy wounds have been dressed.
That is what the emergency room does. But the emergency room had a heavier price than that. I guess not. I thought when you healed a heavy wound, it gave you
Attention,
a light wound.
intruder movement detected. Intruder movement detected. Increased intruders activity.
Oh, Janitor doesn't get away with anything. Although he didn't get injured. Hacker died too? Oh. Oh, did he escape? That must be what happened. Nope, he hasn't escaped. He's in Cargo B. I don't know. With Janitor healing himself like this, I don't know how much I want to keep watching. Especially with it being late at night. I mean, he's going to miss this. Because you have to start your turn in the cargo pod in order to be able to escape in the pod. So he would have to go, to here.
Be careful.
Well, you know what? He could just go in here. That's what I would do. It's in this game, dude.
Attention, intruder movement detected. Intruder movement detected.
That one disappeared. Also disappeared.
Event codename, coolant leak. Increased intruders activity.
What's going on? Is he dead? Like, it doesn't look like he is. But here it does look like he is. I don't know, was this red line always here? To show that these three died? Yeah, there's red lines over all of us. And I'm all the way out here now. And I'm dead. It says I'm in the staircase. Come on, dude. Just do what you need to do and get done. Now what door did you close?
Attention,
Corpse, that's a
intruder
corpse.
movement detected.
3 corpses. He must have passed.
Intruder movement detected.
I don't know. That one's getting close to him. Oh. That one spawned.
Queen activity detected.
Wow.
Signal has been sent.
It's hard to believe that he needed to do the signal all this time. He's been in that room 100 times. Come on, dude, let's go. Yeah, like he shut this door and now he destroyed the door. I don't understand it. So one thing, it's a bit of a gripe with the multiplayer is when people create multiplayer games, there's no, oh gosh, he spawned one. He just took 2 hits.
Attention, intruder movement detected.
No, you can't put a password on it.
Intruder fire damage.
So when you go to try to find a multiplayer game, there'll be one that has like, it's open.
Intruder movement detected.
And you go to join it and then they kick you the moment you join because they're waiting for specific friends to join. It's annoying. You need to have like password protected games, that way you don't even bother trying to join those. Alright, let's go. Make your decision.
Event codename, lurking.
Oh, remove all intruders that are not in a room with a character. Put their respective tokens in the bag. Interesting. I keep looking at this and thinking that's the janitor, but that's me. The janitor is in bad shape. I don't know what he's doing. Like, he seems like he's randomly just running around. Now he's in a room with fire, and if he doesn't leave this room, he's going to take a damage, and he's going to be like full up again. Yep, there it is. He just took the damage. He closed the door.
Attention, intruder movement detected.
Now he just ended his turn. He should be dying. As soon as it gets to this fire damage, it should kill him. Auto destruction. Permanent. Are we down to the last turn? Oh, we are. Everybody lost. All of us. I got 50. Hacker got 25. Killed by contingency. Partially completed. Yeah, see, my objective was fully completed, but I didn't survive, so I gained 50 points. He fully completed his. He had to send a signal and the facility must be destroyed. Oh, so that's what his deal was. He had to go destroy the... He had to do the contingency. Killed by base wipe. Killed by creeper. Killed by contingency. He fully completed his. He had to send a signal and have knowledge level 6. Interesting. Signal sent, nets destroyed. Ah, hence the reason all the fire in the nest. Well done. I mean, these guys did great. And for me, no Nemesis survivor can survive. And I did it. Ugh. Just needed to go to the bunker. Oh boy. Alright, well, that was long, but fun. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome.